Hey everybody, this is Stratagem, and today we're gonna watch My Little Pony Generation 5 Tell Your Tale, the episodes 36 and 37, that is Take Flight in the Marestream and No Pun Intended. So we are now truly in a time well after all the Make Your Mark episodes, even after the Make Your Mark Christmas special. So that means we're gonna see the Marestream in the Tell Your Tale style, as well as a winter sports thing episode, so Winter Olympics, I don't know. So yeah, it's gonna be something, I suppose. Before we get started, as usual, a reminder for you to leave a like on the video, leave a comment and subscribe to my channel. You can also follow me on Mastodon, DeviantArt and Patreon. And speaking of Patreon, thanks to my patrons who support the channel directly. You can find the links to all those sites down in the description below. And with that out of the way, let's not waste any more time. Here we go. Zip and...
Wow, look at this view! Flying is the best! Isn't it just? Wind in your hair, total freedom. There's nothing else like it.
Izzy,
I've said it better myself.
what are you doing?
Sia is... Wait.
Yeah, oh dear. I don't think you can actually do that with a hang glider. You can, however, do that with a hang glider. Falling to your death. Very easy. Almost killed Posey. Because of course it's Posey. Wait, is this the episode where we get to see how they built the Marestream?
You could have been hurt.
Sorry, Zip. But you make flying look so fun. I wanted to do it too.
Yeah, it would be amazing if we all could fly, but we can't. So
Maybe we can?
Yeah, you could magic up some wings. Yeah, this is before. That's a trap card.
I'm okay. Imagine a little work,
Yeah,
but it's got good bones.
it has no bones. At least I hope it doesn't. Oh yeah, so this is before
What do you say, Zaboony? Mix it up together.
the
Take it to the skies.
Winter Wish Day.
guys,
That was what
I
it called.
don't know, Izzy. This thing is in no condition to fly.
And who knows
That
what
thing is in no
else we
condition to do anything.
With your knowledge and my creativity, we'll have this baby unicycled in no time.
I think you're overestimating absolutely everything
For all of
here.
us to be able to fly together. Just think, day trips in Zephyr Heights,
Yes.
weekends in Bridalwood.
Yes.
Okay, Izzy, I'm in.
Go Team Zipsy! Get it? It's easy and zip, but I'll
Yeah,
speed it up.
it's kind of a... It's kind of like a ship name, let's not do that. Yeah, that was very creative. You know, the decor is probably not the most important part. Cannons, of course. Gotta arm that thing.
You actually have a little something on your...
That made it worse, amazing.
Izzy, we have to start working together as a team, or this thing will never fly.
Macaroni art, very nice.
Team Zipsy?
Team Zipsy.
Just a little touch up, just a little paint, and we'll be done in no time.
Hey, this is looking great!
'Cause they say many moves and the
No, that's a new song. I was thinking of,
with your friends will make the whole day bright.
I was thinking this was a... No, it's...
Got so much to do. Well, I don't mind the work 'cause I get to work with you.
Isn't that the song from the first or second episode? When they renovated the Bright House?
Whoa, look at this thing. Incredible.
I did not see that coming.
Thrusters,
I mean, buy our toys, but also how in the fuck is this thing flying? I mean, it's really just flying because the lantern, isn't it?
woohoo! Did you say Marestream? I love it.
Let's go!
Okay, how did the others not notice that thing taking off in the city?
We're flying!
And now you're dying! Well, you are. Zip can still fly.
Izzy, nothing is working. We're going to crash.
Yeah, probably can't sustain that on your own.
Is it strong enough?
There must
Kill me right now. You can try anything.
Still falling!
Wait for it.
Yeah! Come on!
That is a very big, not parachute.
Izzy, how are we gonna get this thing down?
No idea. But if there's one thing I know for sure, Zipperdoodle, it's that we can do anything together. Hook 5, Team Zipsy!
Well, so much for getting it down.
Perfect landing, Captain!
Yeah, couldn't have been better. So yeah, I guess this actually happened before the holiday special. Well, it obviously did, because they already had the Marestream there. Yeah, would have made sense to have watched that episode beforehand, but I didn't, so oh well, not much lost. But it's interesting to see, again, the continuity here between both Tell Your Tale and Make Your Mark. We don't always have that. I mean, there are definitely instances in Tell Your Tale where things just don't add up. But yeah, it's always nice to see some continuity between the two different shows. Though still, didn't they crash land in the beginning on the top of the... Well, I think it's a factory, or the former factory. The one from, what's her name? Karen, you know, Phyllis Cloverleaf. Why was that thing there? I mean, Izzy originally picked that thing up at the end of one of the Make a Mark episodes, if I remember correctly. Doesn't matter, she picked it up in some episode. Why did she put it up there? Why and how? That's another question. But yeah, whatever. I mean, they got it to work somehow. It probably would have been enough to just slam the lantern in there and let the magic fix it. Yeah. And I still think it's weird that it's not an ornithopter, but a more quote-unquote realistic flying device. Well, not that that thing is realistic, but, you know, more realistic than an ornithopter. Oh well. Anyhow, let's move on to the next episode, which is no pun intended. So, here we go. Hey, Posey. Yeah.
Freeze! I mean, unfreeze!
It's already very frozen.
There isn't much I don't see, Camp.
I wonder, do the kids nowadays even know that? What snow is? I mean, it hasn't snowed in 5 ever.
She was aiming for me, but
Just take me home now!
Well, why are you even outside?
Snow Day! The first ever in Maritime Bay!
Perfect to share with friends and followers.
Just because it's new does not make it good.
It
Yeah,
is
she's
a bit
right there.
overwhelming with every pony out in the snow. Maybe somewhere quieter?
No, that won't make
Oh, like Prancing Point!
to the Marestream, ponies! Woo-hoo!
So this is after the special. We are already using the Marestream. It is introduced to everyone.
Nerby.
And it's still
Prancing Point, here we
snowing.
come.
Why is it still snowing? Shouldn't you have fixed that by now?
Much calmer. Right, Posey?
I'm an earth pony,
Yeah.
not a sky pony. I'm an earth pony, not a sky pony. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet?
Posey? We're here.
here before me is the complete list of all good snow day activities.
Freezing to death. Getting wet feet.
Of course, it's right here on my list. Well,
Yeah,
we better get
everything.
started if we want to fit everything in.
Yeah, snow day! Yes! Snow day!
First up is what Pip said that I definitely had written down.
Snow ponies are so much fun! To make them hashtag snow amazing.
How do you guys actually...
Seriously.
Yeah, that's one way to do it.
As you think you need. Then
It's great that you all
the bigger.
know these things despite apparently never having seen snow in your life before. Before the special, that is. Yeah, good job, Zipper.
And the bigger the snow pony, the more snow accessories you can add.
Why do you want to do that? Slightly scary, but okay.
Touching With a little bit of unicorn magic, you can make anything with snow. Anything!
Make a fire with the snow. I want to see that. Let's see how this is gonna backfire. Oh, with this one. Not gonna lie, that's both impressive and a little bit freakish. Well, that could have gotten worse.
You ponies have this all wrong.
It's not about
Yes, they do.
with the snow. It's what you can do on the snow.
What you can do despite the snow.
Don't say it, don't say it, don't say it!
How can you guys snowboard? You have never seen snow before.
Is my
This might also be your death.
Snowboarding is all about discipline, control, being serious.
It's about grace, being free, having fun, but most of all,
Breaking all your bones. Or that. That helps too.
crashing.
We could always try sledding.
Or snowballs? Or snow cones? They're so delish, Posey!
Maybe some ponies just don't like the snow.
That's it.
Now this
Well,
is my kind of snow day.
you know, it would still be cold. Just because there is no snow. It's not magically going to be, but... Why am I arguing with you? Well, so I guess that means that now we're definitely most up to date. We are after the events of Make Your Mark. So yeah, once again, Posey is the culprit of the episode, the one who doesn't like, well, anything. Okay, she and Jess are kind of like the most used background ponies at the moment. Though I'm starting to get a feeling that they might be starting to overuse Posey a bit here. Especially she's always in the role of something happens and Posey is not a fan of it. She's also the butt of pretty much every joke. And yeah, this is the thing where I am starting to get worried that they will overdo it. That's something that they did do at various points in Back in Friendship is Magic. Like, remember Spike in the earlier episodes where at some point he was just the butt of all jokes, especially season 3 and 4 were really terrible at that, to the point where it was getting slightly ridiculous. I'm not sure, I'm kind of worried they're going to keep using Posey in those situations and that it will become too much at some point, which, I mean, come on, you have 3 whole towns with a combined at least almost 100 ponies in the entire world, so you can use some different background characters for things. And also I feel like, I don't know, why don't they bring back characters from the movie? I mean, I feel it's weird that we had a bunch of characters in the movies that we never see used again, or hardly ever. We have Alphabet, we have Sprout, we have pretty much every not named background pony from the movie, with the exception of Onyx, really. They are hardly used, and it's weird that they now have new background ponies, but they only use like 2 of them. Usually it's just Posey and Jazz, so I don't know. You could use some more characters. I mean, nobody cares if they use the same VA, so that shouldn't be an issue. Anyhow, I guess that's really all I gotta say here. So let's end it here. Yeah. So as always, I've been Stratagem. Thanks for watching, and see ya next time.